Great. Why don't we start? Good morning. Thank you for those journalists who are here in the room, and I know that there are many more on the telephones. Always a bit discombobulating to not know who we're talking to, but that is the way our technological world works today. Thank you again. My name's Mindy Lubber. I'm going to give a brief opening statement and then introduce my colleagues who will speak following me. I'm the president of Ceres, a national coalition of investors and environmentalists working with companies to address sustainability challenges such as climate change. As well, I direct the Investor Network on Climate Risk, an $8 trillion network of investors focused on the business and economic impacts of climate change. Today, more than 500 leading global investors, financial leaders from around the globe, responsible for $22 trillion in assets, are here today meeting with us at the United Nations to move a very clear agenda forward, an agenda built on building a new low-carbon global economy designed to reduce the threat from global climate change. Private investors here today have a huge role to play in reducing greenhouse gas emissions to the levels that scientists say are necessary for society to continue. We know that trillions of dollars of investment money are needed to build the clean energy economy and to deal with other carbon-reducing activities over the next 20 years. And more than 85% of those dollars will come from the private sector, from institutional investors, from pension funds, hedge funds, and other large endowments. Many of those investors today are here with us at the Investor Summit on Climate Risk. Those investors are already looking at the risk of climate change, beginning to address it, and trying to make sure they're coming up with the plans for investing in a clean technology economy. But their efforts cannot reach the large scale that is needed without government policies that will provide the necessary market certainty that such investments will yield safe, competitive rates of return. These investors fully recognize the enormity of the climate challenge, and they are ready to do more than they're already doing. But they're also here to say that as investors, eager to close the climate investment gap, eager to be able to participate in the $10 trillion over the next 20 years that it will take to deal with the enormity of the problem. As investors who are very much engaged in that, we need to tackle this colossal threat, but we need public policy changes to send the right market signals to allow us to do everything that is possible. The problem is real. We all know what it is. The financial community has a huge role in financing the solutions, as well as in pressing upon lawmakers that the time to act now is clear, to send the right market signals to allow those capital dollars to flow to help adjust the problems. Thank you very much. Let me now quickly introduce the first speaker, who is Stausboll, the CEO of the California Public Employees Retirement System, CalPERS, one of the largest, if not the largest, public pension funds in the United States, a leader on looking at green investing, at climate change as a matter of financial necessity, and a leader on governance matters as it relates to addressing climate change.